action. My name is Ajensen, and this is my process speech. Today I am going to show you how to tie-dye a t-shirt. Tie-dyeing originated in China and Japan about 600 AD. They used silk as their fabric and used roots, flowers, leaves, and berries to extract their dyes. Now we use synthetic dyes, which are permanent, non-toxic, safe, and quick setting. And that information all came from harmonytiedyeing.com. First, you need to go to your local superstore and buy a tie-dyeing kit. They range from $10 to $20. I purchased mine at Meijer, which was $15. And then you will also need to purchase the white t-shirt. You will need a measuring cup and a measuring spoon. You will need a spoon of some sort, scissors, saran wrap, paper towels, a plastic bag, trash bag, something to put down the tie-dyed shirt on, and then something to measure out a gallon of water. We're going to open up the kit. If I can get it open here. And inside the kit, you will receive applicator bottles, a pair of gloves so it doesn't stain your hands, the lids to the applicator bottles and the dye, rubber bands, and this is sodium ash. And this kit also included these, which are hair ties that you also have the option of tie-dyeing. And it also came with a white bandana that you could also tie-dye if you wanted to do something other than a t-shirt. First, what we need to do is place the dye in our bottles. So we're going to choose our colors. Since 4th of July is next weekend, I'm going to use red and blue. What we're going to do is for each 4 ounces of water, you need 1 teaspoon of dye. So we're going to cut open our dye, measure out 1 teaspoon. Then we want to put it in our applicator bottle. And then we want to fill this bottle, which is 4 ounces, with water. The water you use doesn't need to be super cold, but you don't want to use hot water either, just room temperature. So now we're going to open our next color, which is blue. Measure out again 1 teaspoon. And place it in your applicator bottle. And again, fill this full bottle of water. And now we want to take out our caps and place them on our bottles. And now For instance, with this kit, this tub is used to fill with the water and the sodium ash. This tub is 1.5 gallons of water. It holds that much. So we're going to measure out 1 gallon of water, and it needs to be hot water, not boiling, but just hot. So we're going to fill this up. And now we have our 1 gallon of water. Our next step is to add the sodium ash. Sodium ash is also known as sodium carbonate, and it is used before you actually start the dyeing process. It's similar to baking soda, but it's just less acidic. So we're going to take this, and we need 1/2 cup of sodium ash. So we're going to measure this out, 1/2 cup. Which in this case, it was already pre-measured in the bag. We're going to add it to the water. And we're going to stir this up. And just keep stirring until most of it's dissolved. And once this is all mixed up, we're ready to start the process. Now, we need to put our shirt in the design that we would like. So we're going to open up our white t-shirt, lay it flat on its back, and you're going to choose the center for the middle of your design. Today I'm going to show you how to do a spiral design. So what we need to do is pinch the center and start turning it clockwise, and then use our other hand to help turn it counterclockwise, holding it in that position. And once we get there, we want to take our rubber bands. And you want to use 4 to 5 rubber bands to help hold the shirt together. And in the middle of this, right here, is the center of your spiral. Now what we want to do with this white shirt is we want to soak it in the hot water with the sodium carbonate. We place it in. We need to let it soak for 1/2 hour. This one has already been pre-soaked in the soda ash, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to dye it. I'm going to use saran wrap on the countertop so I don't stain the countertop. We're going to place this down on the counter and put our wet t-shirt on it. And now we're going to use our coloring. Make sure you have it shaken up. No loose powder still in it. Pop off the cap. Please beware, this is messy. You're going to take the color, and in each one of these triangles, you want to dye it. You can do alternating colors, or you can do all the same color. You need to cut off the lid. And I'm going to do 1 blue, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 red. Now we're going to shake up the red, take off the lid. Now we need to cut the lid off. And then we're going to do the others in the red for 4th of July. This is what it looks like now, and we need to let this sit now for 8 hours. So we're going to set this over here to let it soak. And after 8 hours, it will look like this. This is just the solid red one, not the red and blue. But you'll be ready to take off your rubber bands. So we remove all of these, and now we're ready for the next step to rinse off all the color. So now we're going to rinse off the color. And once you're ready, after you're done with that, you want to wring out all the excess color. And from here, you want to take this and put it in your washing machine. You want to wash this in hot water. And then once it's done, you want to let it hang dry. Then your final product will look like this. Thank you.